Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your May 2017 Angel Oracle card readings. For this month, I will either be using the Messages from Your Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue or the Archangel Oracle cards, also by Doreen Virtue. And for everybody, I will be pulling a crystal card from Rochelle Sharman's The Healing Crystal Oracle deck. If you would like a personal reading with me, now's the perfect time to do that. Just go to my website at angelsouls444.com, the services page. Please make sure to fill out the submission form. I still have people not filling out the submission form, and then they're surprised when they're not in line. And they might have already waited 3 weeks for their reading. So please, that's an imperative part. If you want a personal reading, that's how you get in line, okay? Now, if you missed the submission form, no problem. It's listed under the thank you tab on my website. So if, like, after you're done purchasing, if you're like, hey, I didn't see it, just go right there and you can fill it out that way. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, I will leave all that information down below. And I will also leave information in case you are interested in any of my courses or the year overview still listed over at Gumroad. So there it is. Let's get started. Hi there, Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for us this month. Yay. Let me just tune into your energy here. Yes, that one? Okay. Divine order. Stuff is coming together. It is coming, and this is justice too. Now, if you're sitting there going, yes, justice, that's exactly what I wanted to hear, because there's somebody that I see as my enemy. There's somebody out there who's going through a divorce, and you think that everything that you want is completely justified, but you might not be being fair. You're not being fair, okay? The other person has rights as well. That's not the kind of justice that we're talking about. So you may not see it as justice, but it is just and fair, whatever the outcome is. Okay? Yeah. And conversely, those of you who have been really going through a hard time, you're finding that things are starting to, like, seriously come together for you. And it's not to say that it's going to be easy and free-flowing and you're not going to have to work and you can be lazy. That don't work like that, okay? But what this is saying is things are starting to balance, okay? Now, if you are one of those Scorpios out there who you've been, you know, living a high life and just ignoring other people who are in need, or, you know, getting, you know, sort of detached or separated from the real world in any way, shape, or form, this is going to be a very grounding force. Now, this goes over to people who are constantly chasing the spiritual high as well. Now, I don't know that too many Scorpios would do that. I don't know. Maybe. What do you guys think? I feel like maybe I'm just biased, but I feel like we're pretty grounded like that. You know what I mean? But again, leave your opinion down below. Some of you are going to be like, I'm watching this for my Scorpio sister and she is not grounded. Okay. You know, that's to each his own, I suppose. But we see a lot of things. So like if you have been detached or whatever, something is going to come along to really ground you. If you're somebody who is chasing a spiritual high, you might have something come along where it's like, nope, you have to face this reality. Okay. You have to face the third dimensional consciousness, and this is what is happening right now. Not a terrible thing, but definitely, you know, for example, let me just put it this way. Let's say you're an artist and you just love making your art and you never feel like you have to honor anybody else's time schedule, because you can always use the excuse, I'm an artist, we don't show up on time, you know, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know, tax dude is knocking on your door going, excuse me, we need to look at you, okay? And that's gonna make you snap back really quickly and no, you can't be late for that meeting. No, you better get all your receipts together. No, you better show up, you know, kind of thing. So that is not going to happen to people out there if they're like, oh my God, am I going to get audited? No, we're not saying that. I don't think the angels would come forward and be like, hey, psh, you're going to get audited. You know, I don't know that it's that. This is just an example of the underlying energy where something kind of snaps you in. Now, some of you are ready for this. Some of you love this, right? You're like, ooh, this is good. I like feeling balanced. Okay. Now, on the other hand, if you've just been weighed down with practical matters, here's the fun time, okay? Here it comes. Here comes spring. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, we get to have spring. But, you know, sort of like metaphorically speaking, it's the spring for some of you, right? Where it's just like, oh, I can go and have some time to myself. I can go off and rejuvenate. So whatever your individual situation is, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to flop completely out of balance to the other side. As you see, there are scales here. And I'll hold this up here in a second. There are scales here. So you're striking your balance, whatever it may take for that. Okay? All right. These videos are actually ending up a little bit longer than previous months, but that's okay. At least we get the messages to you, right? Okay. So divine order. Let's get the rest of the story here. Overcoming difficulties. Watch your attitudes out there, okay? Because there's a small percentage of you out there who just has you just have like a bad attitude about things, and that's okay. I mean, especially when I was younger, I had a bad attitude about things. Okay, so a lot of support coming from the other side. There's a few things going on in this card story. All right. Get them in order here. Let's just dive in. Divine order, Archangel Raguel. So stay balanced. We talked about that. Stay harmonized. Watch your attitude. Okay. If you tend to get a little negative, or you know, you kind of really love the game of something. Do you know what I mean? You really love kind of plotting or scheming. If you're one of those people, I really would find it, well, it surprises me every day. I would love to say that people like that don't watch these videos. But, you know, if you guys remember the videos I put out, like, you know, back here in March, yeah, there was a lot of those types of people that came out of the woodwork who had been kind of quietly watching my videos and trying to thumbs down my videos and sabotage. So you'd be surprised. But anyway, if you're here and you're meaning to do that just because you love scheming or whatever, I would ask that you just open your heart a little bit and try to let a little bit of the message through. That's like maybe the teeniest, tiniest portion of you guys. So, but the rest of you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so this card says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So again, even if you think things should be moving quicker, it's happening in the right kind of timing, guys. It's happening, you know, in the right way. You need to remain harmonized within yourself and with others. All right, try not to blame. Try not to, yeah, they're saying don't jump too far ahead with your future. Stay where you are. You know, stay kind of in alignment here and in being present. All right. So then we have overcoming difficulties. So again, some of you out there who've just been weighed down with one thing after another, having all these practicalities, all these things that you have to kind of, you know, look out for. They're calming down now. And something that was or has been an incredible issue for you, especially around health, maybe. You're finding a way through it. Now, this does not promise a magic pill, overnight I'm healed kind of thing. This is knowledge. It's a process. It's an understanding of the journey and knowing how to still, you know, even if you're still going through something, how to maintain your joy no matter what. How to maintain your peace no matter what. Okay? So this is Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges because you're smarter now. You're wiser. You know the deal, right? And so as things, you know, arise, you're going to get less and less stressed about it because, again, you've already been through it. And so it won't be as tough. It won't be such a shock. And those things are calming down finally. And you are coming back into balance, maybe because of that, okay? Then we have the support from the other side. And I'm getting the distinct feeling it's like people, all your loved ones on the other side are like yay, you know, because they're rooting you on. They want you to be happy. All right. So hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So these are not predictive. Okay. So this would already be somebody on the other side. You already know about this. So if you needed that little hello from them, I'm definitely seeing somebody like leaning down and kissing someone on the cheek. So just take a moment, breathe, and see if you can sense that, if that's, you know, if you were hoping for that. But mostly this is just like your spiritual team in heaven, clapping and going, you did it. You did it. You guys surmounted some huge, I don't know what the heck it would have been, but, you know, some event, you finally came through it. You're finally feeling at peace. You're feeling whole and complete. All right. And then here we go. The final card we have before we get on to the crystal card is Gifts from God, Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon's all about balance. There's another message about balance, okay? Balance and peace. He's also the Archangel of music, so on and so forth. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Nothing will hold you back now except you trying to control too much. okay? But if you open your heart up to the universe and you say, universe, I want to experience absolute, utter, true love. I want to experience success. I want to experience serving in the highest form that I can, and having an understanding of my journey. I want to live my healthiest life. Please show me how to take all that in. I love you, and so it is. And then sit back and watch as things happen. Again, they could be very unexpected, but they are gifts to you. All right. Your crystal card is black tourmaline, protection. So as you go through this, you know, the unexpected might pop up. It does make us feel like, oh, do I need to clamp down? What do I need to do to make this right? So this is, black tourmaline also absorbs negativity. It helps you remain grounded, okay? But this is saying you're protected. You're okay, guys. It's okay for you to be you. It's okay for you to stand your ground on certain things. And it is okay for you to take in the gifts that are coming to you. You can trust them. Okay? So there it is. Have a beautiful and blessed month, and take care.